Is that Bjorn?
Oh.
Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Jacob,
And I'm Nick.
and we're gonna get back into another episode of Vinland Saga. And, ooh boy, it's very interesting what happened last time. Of course, we know that Thorfinn has been having nightmares, with his guilt, and everything that he's done in the past, he's been really regretting. And, of course, he's changed kind of into a different person, but, these nightmares just don't seem to be stopping, because in the very first couple seconds there of the last episode, we got to see exactly the kind of nightmares that he's having. His younger self back when he was an assassin working for Askeladd. We saw him go and kill Einar's family, and of course, current Thorfinn was unable to stop him because he fell into a ravine. And what I'm assuming are all the people he's killed dragging him down into the ravine. So so that's just a little look into the kind of nightmares he's having. But yeah, man, of course, Einar said he was screaming in his sleep, father or Askeladd, and eventually he got to tell Einar his entire story about his father and Askeladd. And, of course, Ketil's father overheard and said, hey, man, you might feel like you're an empty man. You might feel like you have nothing going for you right now, that your life is over or that it's meaningless. But you just pick up the pieces one piece at a time, just one step at a time. You'll get back to your, happy and cheerful self. And not that Thorfinn ever had a happy and cheerful self in the first place. Well, that's not true, actually. In Iceland he did. But yeah, man, it was really interesting to see. And, of course, now that the retainers just absolutely wiped out all the crops and all the hard work that they had, Einar started a little bit of a fight, except it wasn't actually Einar. It was kind of Thorfinn in a weird way, where
Right.
he would just kind of instinctively threw the first punch.
Right.
And of course, Thorfinn got bonked on the back of the head, and I'm assuming that knocked him out because we saw he was having visions, or what I'm assuming is another nightmare. Of that lady in the first season that took him in the village. She protected him from the guard, saying that he was her son. And then Askeladd and his crew came along and massacred her entire village along with her. So of course he feels guilty about that. But again, we see him falling down the ravine, getting dragged down this ravine, which is very interesting. So I'm really excited to see more of that and to see more exactly with his nightmares and his thought process, what's going on inside of his head. Hopefully get a lot more of that this episode. But yeah, man, it should be very interesting going forward.
With this last episode, man, again, you just can't help feel bad for Thorfinn because of everything he's been through as a kid.
Right.
You just think like, okay, first of all, I know back in the day maybe it was a little normal, but like you just think that's just not normal for a kid. The kid to see his dad get murdered right in front of him, and then trying to get revenge on a guy Askeladd who killed his dad, but just for watching him die right in front of you, and then you getting enslaved, and now to him he has no purpose, and all that like builds up and has built it up ever since he was a kid to now. And now it's just in his brain, so like he's just thinking about that constantly. He dreams about it all the time, and and he has these like night terrors, and it's like, dang, like you just can't but feel a little bad for Thorfinn with that, because he carries that on his chest all the time and on his back. And that's why Einar is there. Einar's like, look, man, people can change. Like, you're not the same guy like you once were. You weren't that kid that was like was raised by like the literally Danish army and to kill people. Like, look at you, dude. You're way more calmer, and just look at you. You're like not the same guy. So,
Right.
I kind of liked how he did that, because now, like, I think you said this, but it made Thor feel better, and that people really can't change. And then, I kind of ironic that he said that, because he reminded me of Thorfinn when he found the crops destroyed. Like, he looked so pissed, like he was ready to like do what Thorfinn did, like kill people. And it just went that kind of like, I was like, okay, yeah. So it kind of like flipped the script Now it seemed that Thorfinn was the level-headed one, and then Einar was the one that was about to like literally kill somebody. So that was interesting to me, like when I saw that. But yeah, so these crops got destroyed, and now these retainers, dude, of course they have to like be little trolls, dude. Just like destroy the crops so they can't get freed, like, you know, because doing it legitimately, with how they've been doing it, the Katil would have definitely let them buy their freedom and then walk, you know, now they were free. But now it's going to take a lot longer. So now they're both like not really happy with it. And surprisingly, Thorfinn threw the first punch out of reflex, like you were saying. So that's actually quite interesting. And now he's like back in the coma again because he got hit back of the head. And now he's thinking about these dreams again. And now that's kind of where we're picking up now with this episode. Yeah, so it should be pretty good. And I cannot wait to see this episode.
Yeah, that's right, guys, and if you want to see the rest of our Vinland Saga Season 2 reactions, then make sure you hit the subscribe and the like button, and click that notification bell to be notified when we release more content. And check out all the links down below for our social medias, and comment what you guys thought of this episode. You know, what do you think of Thorfinn? You know, is he really able to change, or has he already changed in your guys' opinion? You know, what do you think of his night terrors, his nightmares? Just, you know, let us know all your thoughts down below. We love to hear what you guys think, and you know, comment below what you guys think, and we love to get a conversation going. But yeah, man, really excited to get into this episode. So without further ado, let's just get right into Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 9. Is this Thorfinn? Oh, he doesn't have a beard anymore.
Is this Vinland?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. Is he gonna see his dad here?
He's a lot younger than he is now.
Dude, imagine that's like literally like a plot twist. Like this was all a dream.
Season 1 was all a dream. Imagine.
Also, this like the same voice actor here? Just doesn't really sound like Thorfinn that much.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely a dream.
He got hit in the back of the head. Pretty good. And he got his eye hit in the face. Oh.
Thorfinn, or I mean, Einar actually beat them all up. Yeah, do you really want to keep messing with him?
Right.
Nope, apparently the answer's no.
Right. He just dipped. Well, maybe you should have destroyed their crops.
You know, at the very least, they've shown that they'll stand up for themselves, and they probably won't do it again, or anything like that again.
Right.
Out into the ocean. Alright, oath. What is this oath? Oh, there he is.
Yep, Thor's. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, dang.
Is that Einar?
It is Einar.
Oh, and they're holding him back, yeah. Right, up to this point, Thorfinn, you know, his life has basically been opposite of what his father wanted for him.
Right.
And it's him falling down the ravine again.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, what the?
Bro, what? Oh.
Bro, what the heck?
Oh, this is not the Valhalla he probably imagined. Oh my gosh, what the...
Dude, what the heck is this, dude?
Dude, this is one trippy dream, dude.
You're telling me.
Ooh. Is that Bjorn?
You know what? I was
It is!
I was thinking of him, like while this whole thing was going on. Bjorn.
Oh! Askeladd!
Askeladd.
Wow. Is he gonna get a one-on-one chat with Askeladd? I mean, it's in his dream, but still.
こりねえやつだな。また戻ってきやがったのか。バルハラなのか。え？バルハラだ？ここがあの世だってのか。あの世ってのはもっといいところだ。
And what is it?
潮そのものだろうが。
Yeah, true.
ここはクソどもの吐きだめだ。戦士が最後に行き着くところ。ここじゃ自分以外は全員敵なのさ。
Huh. It's the opposite of what his father told him.
Mm-hmm.
No one's your enemy.
お前もかつては
Mm-hmm.
幸か不幸かお前は一度
Oh, the dagger.
だからここを抜け出すことができたんだ。ここに引き込んだ張本人が言うのもなんだがな。ここから出られるやつなんて。
Right.
I'm guessing his father was one of them too, right?
夜の野郎見てみ。
Right. There's not a lot of people that would willingly give up being a warrior and
Right.
just go to a peaceful life.
今何が入ってる？
戦士だ。怒りに任せて人を殴った。また戻ってきた。
Ah, okay.
今だってもう手が限界なんだ。つくづく成長しない人間だ。
俺はってか？すげえのが。
Oh, what the heck is that? Some people are trying to climb out, or are they trying to drag him in?
Drag him in.
おいおい、蹴るのかよ。恨み事の一つも聞いてやるのが筋じゃねえのか。
They're the people he's killed.
知ってる顔があんだろ。そいつらみんな
Yep.
お前が殺した人間だぜ。
Jeez, dude.
Oh, I think he's just gonna let himself get dragged down.
あなたたちがどこの誰なのか。どこであな
Right.
たたちを
He's
殺
just
したのか。
killed way too many of them.
Right.
Oh.
野暮な。
Is Askeladd gonna help him?
Yep.
またここに落ちたがねえんだろうが。ならそいつらをぶら下げたまま登れ。登れ。
Let's go.
Dang.
それがお前の戦いだ。
Right. He's gotta climb out of this hole that he's dug himself.
お前が殺したそいつらを連れて本当の戦いを戦え。本当の戦士になれ。
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh. Is he back?
Dude, I'm like, I can't even imagine like how he's like waking up from that.
Right.
Dude is experiencing that all in a dream.
Where's Einar, though? Oh, he's just passed out.
Oh, because he was trying to carry him. Probably right. Or no, he might have just passed out after the battle.
Right. Thorfinn almost did.
Yep, true.
おまけに喧嘩のお仕置きまで待ってる時だ。お前があんにゃろをぶん殴った時はお前も痛むか。
Not so much physical pain.
大勢の人たちをこの手で殺してしまった。家族のような。なのに今日また人を殴った。もうこれっきりだ。二度と人を傷つけない。
Alright, there we go.
There we go.
That's the oath.
Ah.
生まれ変わるんだ。生まれ変わって。 償いをしなくちゃ。
Oh.
Bruh. Is that what his dad did too?
Maybe.
Is that the same oath his dad did?
本当の戦いを戦うんだ。
よくわかんねえけど、よくわかった。
生まれ変わるんだ。
お咎めなしだって、そんなバカな。
Huh?
今朝荒らされた畑で
Oh, they're
Oh.
gonna get punished.
Uno reverse card.
ところで鳥首、いつもの上着はどうした？畑は信太に荒らされた。喧嘩などなかった。しかしお前は強いな、パテル。仕事仲間から孤立することをちっとも恐れんか。鍛えられております。
Right, he knows what it's like.
Right.
腹を抜け、当てるぞ。
はい。
Right, one step at a time. Oh.
Wow. I'm gonna say, guys, and you guys might not agree, this was by far my favorite episode of Vinland Saga in season 2. Like, man, just the whole dream with Thorfinn and seeing his dad, and then seeing the same phrase that he said, I believe, in season 1 to his son. I don't know, man. That hit different, and it's obviously saying it in Vinland, and then, which I'm presuming that's where they're at. He falls to the hole again, and then we see Askeladd. And wow, that whole scene was just that whole scene was just incredible. Like, just those are all the people that you have killed, and they were crying, right? And so was Thorfinn. And then now, Askeladd, like, implying he didn't escape the war zone, right? Like, he was still in that place, but Thorfinn escaped, and now your real battle begins. And which now makes a lot of sense with this episode calling oath. Now, Thorfinn has made oath to not commit any more violence anymore. Like, no more violence towards anybody or anything like that. And I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think his father went through the same thing of, like, no more violence, like, to not do that anymore. And then when you see, like, him say that, you see his dad, like, walk away, like, there you go, my son, like, you get it, so I did the whole sequence is great. And yeah, man, and just seeing at the end, man, just seeing the retainers just get Uno reverse cards, just being like, you're gonna punish him, right? Yeah, nah, we're not gonna punish them, but you, perhaps.
Right.
So rightfully so. They destroyed their crops and tried to troll them, and then they saw it and were just like, no, we're not gonna punish them. But the king, or Katail, I should say, he was like, yeah, we're just gonna say a bunch of boars ate it and that was it, so we'll just go with that. And now they're back at work, and yeah, man. So, but this episode was really good. I think it was my favorite out of all of season 2. I just thought it was great. But yeah, man, I really cannot wait for the next episode.
Right, and I almost have to agree. Like, this honestly is probably my favorite episode of season 2 as well. Because, the nightmare. It was probably a better term for it.
Right.
The nightmare sequence, the scenes. Again, like, I really loved seeing his father, and he finally understands now what it means to be a true warrior. I know, Thor's used that term in season 1. Like, you become a true warrior when you don't fight. So now I think Thorfinn's finally going to understand what that means. And, title of the episode makes sense. His oath that he's not gonna hurt anyone anymore. And, oh man, that, that scene with all of the people he's killed, hanging on to him. Askeladd's like, you've done terrible things. You've killed all these people, and yeah, that's terrible. And Askeladd's partly to blame, mostly, honestly, to blame for that, because he dragged him there.
Right.
But at the same time, he's like, you don't want to end up here where I am. So, take all those people on your back, take all the sins you've committed, all the people you've murdered, and just climb up the ravine one step at a time, one hand at a time. I don't know if there's anything Thorfinn can do to ever redeem himself for all the people he's killed. But he's got to try, at least. And, him trying shows that he actually does feel sorry and that he does actually care about the people he's killed now, even though he never learned their names, he never learned who they were. But he does care now. And I think that's really powerful, so it's a very good episode, I'll say that. If you couldn't tell, I was kind of quiet during the episode because I was just like, oh man, I don't want to talk over this, dude.
Yeah, right.
Like, oh man, I don't know. Definitely think it was my favorite episode of the season so far, and I really like the way the season's going so far. It's very different from season 1, very, very different. I'll say that, but good different. Where Thorfinn's just had a complete 180, and talking about, Askeladd said, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said something along the lines of, everybody who became a warrior usually ends up here, but you're one of the few ones that, dragged yourself out. And like you said, Thor seems to be another one of those, and I'm assuming maybe even Ketil. Because we know he was quite the warrior in his day, and now he seems quite the opposite, against warrior and against violence. Of course, he doesn't want his son to turn out like he did. So I'm assuming he's probably another one that, went through the same thing Thor's did, and Thorfinn. So, you'll love to see it, and I'm really interested to see how Thorfinn is gonna grow and try to redeem himself from here. But yeah, man, I thought it was a very good episode, and I'm excited to continue Season 2.
That is right, guys. And if you guys want to see the rest of our reactions to Vinland Saga Season 2, then, like always, guys, make sure you guys are subscribed and also click on the notification bell to be notified when we release those videos. And, guys, comment down below what was your favorite part about this episode and what really stuck out to you the most in this episode as well. We love reading your comments. We like to engage with you guys, heart your comments, reply to you guys, and we generally want to see what you guys think of this episode. But yeah, guys, again, thanks for all the support. We really do appreciate every single one of you guys, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.